Hare Krishna. Welcome to Sri Astro Guide. Today we are starting a series on Panchang. Panchang is a very important part of astrology, but is also a very important and integral part of our daily activities. Why Panchang is important? Because quality of time decides the fate of an event commencing at that point. Panchang is composed of Panch and Ang. Panch is 5 and Ang 5 organ, which denotes the 5 key elements of time. We must understand the creative force working in composing the 5 fundamental elements, that is Panch Mahabhutas, Agni, Prithvi, Vayu, Jal and Akash. Akash Mahabhuta prevails through creation and dissolution and forms the environment. The sequence in which the bhutas are created contains all the remaining 4 bhutas. That implies that Akash contains all the 4 remaining bhutas. Vayu contains Agni, Jal and Prithvi. Agni contains Jal and Prithvi, and Jal contains Prithvi. And we superimpose this concept of cycle of creation over Bhachakra. So we notice that this cycle repeats 3 times in a zodiac, starting from Agni Tattva, that is Mesh, Singh and Dhanu Rashi. Starting of these Rashi represents the starting of creation of cycle. So when we divide space or a Bhachakra into Panch Mahabhutas, these 5 elements are mapped onto the time, and they denotes 5 different qualities of time, that are Var, Tithi, Karn, Nakshatra and Yoga. So in this video I would be giving a brief introduction of all these 5 angas or elements of Panchang. To start with Vara, a week is composed of 7 days that are known as Var, and only the Graha with bodies from Surya to Shani. The nodes are not included into it because they do not have a body, represents a day. Mangal governs Vara and Agni Bhuta, that is a fiery element that confirms the vitality and longevity. From Vara, we can understand somebody's vitality, longevity and energy. Now when we talk about Tithi, Tithi is a lunar day that is caused by relative motion of Chandra and Surya, Sun and the Moon. Chandra is Karaka for Tithis, and this Ang of Panchang denotes the mental and emotional state, relationships, health, sustenance and prosperity. It is governed by Shukra, that denotes the Jal Tattva, which sustains the world. And we know that Devta for Shukra is Lakshmi, and that is the giver of prosperity. So Tithi is a very beautiful tool to understand one's relationships, status or the problems that one is facing. It totally depends on the Tithi. When we talk about Karna, Karna is like Tithi. The Karna is derived from the Chandra's position from Surya. Karn is half of the Tithi, since Tithi is the longitude between 12 degrees, that is between Sun and the Moon. Hence Karn is 6 degrees. The ruler of Karn, time element, is Buddha, and is Bhuta, that is the Tattva it is ruling, is Prithvi. Prithvi Bhuta represents achievement of goal and our total achievements. Hence we look for Karna on a horoscope or a kundli or a panchang, and this forms a foundation for a profession and a career. The next element of panchang is nakshatra, and this is one of the most important element of panchang. Nakshatras, there are 27 nakshatras. Each nakshatra spans for 13.20 degrees and it has 4 charan. 27 nakshatra give rise to 108 charan. Hence we derived a sacred number of Sanatan Dharma, that is 108. When we do a mala of any specific mantra, we generally do malas with a bead of 108 beads. However, This how nakshatra are governed by Vayu Tattva ruled by Shani. Shani indicates the cause of rebirth and the bondage. Hence, choosing a correct nakshatra for any suitable activity can avoid all sort of bad experience, stress and distress. The last and the one of the most less talk but very important part of Panchang is yoga. This component of Panchang is formed by the union of Sun and Chand, Surya and Chandra. The ruler of Yoga Ang is Brahaspati Jupiter and governs the Akash Tattva. Akash Bhuta represents a binding force as it binds the remaining bhutas. This shows the different kinds of relationship that could bind the members involved in an event. There are 27 such yogas, of which are considered as Shubh, Ashubh, or good or bad. This was just a brief introduction on Panchang, and in coming videos, we would be discussing more about Panchang and its different elements. So, do keep subscribe and